2023, Northern youths reject Article Tinubu, saying they are selfish. Now, ahead of the 2023 elections coming up, barely 3 days from now, in a fashion never done before, Mr. Tinubu has shaken up the Nigerian presidential race within 9 months of joining a relatively small political party to contend for the top job. He joined the Labour Party in May 2022, days after resigning his membership in the many opposition People's Democratic Party (PDP). Ever since, the former Anambra State governor has gained massive support from the youth, who look up to him to bring a refreshing change and put the country on the path of prosperity. His call for Nigeria to have a frugal government and his message of taking the country from a consuming nation to a producing nation have equally resonated with many Nigerians. Where Nigeria's political landscape is often influenced by factors such as ethnicity, religion, and regional affiliations, Obi has managed to garner strong support that cuts across the 6 geopolitical zones of the country. Now, a credible source told the reporters that young voters in the region who previously has the reservations about supporting a presidential candidate from the southeast have suddenly decided to mobilize and vote massively for the LP candidate, citing similar reasons. He said, "Our youths have said that they don't want Atiku and Tinubu." They said the highly placed northern elder said that even his own children have declared their intention to vote for Obi during the election on Saturday. He continued, a sizable number of northern youths believe that an Atiku or Tinubu presidency will not benefit them in any way because they see these politicians as selfish and only after the well-being of their immediate families and friends. "I have been discussing with my children," he said, "and from what they have heard in their circles, the average northern youth believes that voting Atiku or Tinubu, respective candidates of the PDP and APC, means empowering their oppressors and their children to continue to assume that they are more important than the masses." They said the children of these politicians have long been lording it over people from poor background and making them feel as though they are not smart. Hence the resolution of northern youths to vote for an outsider that will provide a level playing field for both the children of the rich and poor to thrive. Well, that's what the man said, the other. He went on to say that many northern youths have come to see Obi as someone with integrity and one that will respect them and bring about the much needed change in the country. The support the LP candidate is getting started on social media and quickly grew to street rallies in what his supporters dubbed as the Obedient Movement. The movement is made up of individuals who share Obi's vision for Nigeria's development, who believe that he has the leadership qualities and experience to address the country's challenges. At different meetings with youth, Obi has spoken about his plans to revamp the country's education system, create jobs for young people, and tackle corruption. The former governor's popularity among young Nigerians has gone unnoticed by his opponents. Some of them have been trying to cut the youth vote by promising to create jobs and improve education, but Obi's message of change seems to be resonating more strongly. With the presidential election just a few days away, it remains to be seen whether Obi can win the support of enough Nigerians to emerge as the president. But one thing is clear, he has shaken up the race and is forced to be reckoned with in the election that is forthcoming. And so now, we have seen it. The youths from the northern Nigeria, particularly we know they are from north central states, they have seen hell, they have seen way in a local parlance. They have been the target of these Fulani marauders, foreigners coming from Niger, Chad, Senegal, Mali, and what have you, to destroy them, take away their ancestral homes. They are on a jihad. Okay, and the people are saying no. We have seen someone who will deliver us, because they are in trouble. They are in deep waters. They are in hot okra soup. These northerners in Middle Belt, say Plateau State, Southern Kaduna, Benue, Nasarawa, and even Taraba, Niger inclusive. All right. So this may have seen way, even in Kogi State. They have been attacked front and back. We know that the governor in Kogi State is trying to deceive people and aligning himself with Bola Tinubu and Kashin Shetima, the Fulani man, the Boko Haram, apologist, and even sponsor himself, Kashin Shetima. So Kogi State government is trying to rally around him because of the kind of people they are. They are looters, they are evildoers, they are chameleons, and even they are monsters. They are destroyers. They are men who sent by the devil to destroy Nigeria, to destroy its masses. So that's why he will align with them. But in North Central states, they are seeking for a Messiah that will relieve them. Those people are the people that are actually seen as the endangered species. The Biafrans have seen themselves as they are not part of the contraption. They are living the contraption. But what about these people in northern Nigeria, these youths from this place we just mentioned? They are trapped there because there's no how someone from Jos Plateau can be a part of Biafra because of geographical area. Okay, there's no how someone from Taraba because of geographical area. You see, they are not in part of Biafra. And Kaduna, southern Kaduna, they are not part of Biafra map. And it will not be easy to include them. So they are the worst hit. The Biafrans are well cut out. They are moving out of the contraption. So these people are believing in Peter who beat presidency to deliver them and to make sure that Nigeria remains one, because if Biafra leaves, they are in double jeopardy. They are in trouble. They are in a mess. So they are making sure that Biafra remains. That people of Eastern region did not leave the contraption. They are trying hard. They know the danger, the consequences it portends for the Biafran to extricate themselves from Nigeria Republic or the contraption. So that's what they are working hard. That's even Awolowo said it, as Takpaya Adebanjo conveyed, that he informed them that look, don't allow the Biafrans to leave. If they leave, how are we going to battle the Fulani alone? Please let us stay together. Allow the Eastern region to stay, so that we all put heads together to know how to tackle these men, these Fulani that have come to rule and they have shown it in a modern democracy. This is not the issue of military. They have dominated the military since after the Civil War. They have collaborated and have a conspiracy theory with Hausas. They will dominate, and even the Benue, the thieves, were into their conspiration. Until recently, they have known who their real enemies are. And they're talking about the Eastern region to come to the rescue. They know that the real enemies are the people in the Fulani people, not the Igbos. The Igbo man loves them. Just that in the Civil War, the Igbo man say, we are being killed. For what? The genocide, the ethnic cleansing, the pogrom. We are going. Let us separate ourselves. That's what happened in the Eastern region in 1967 to 1960. And so the Northerners, these middle belts, they joined the army of the Nigerian government to fight against the Biafrans. But today they have realized their mistakes and they have apologized, and they're saying, let Peter come and rule them. Yes, because they